Welcome everybody to D&D Sports Network Wednesday night basketball here live at Shelby Valley High School here in Virgie, Kentucky. Tonight on the call you're going to have Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Tommy Coppage. And as we're sitting here,
And Darryl McCoy, listen, you nailed it. Big time crowd filling in here for tonight's game.
Yeah, big time crowd. Again, guys, we want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in. And got bells and whistles. We're still trying to get used to it, Coach.
Listen, always evolving, always adapting.
As we're evolving, adapting here, these two teams come in, 59th District rivalry action here. As you got two teams coming in out of the 59th District, Shelby Valley coming in, played over, they're already halfway through their season, Coach.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, they played 18 games so far. And Eastridge coming in, what's their record coming in?
Yeah, Eastridge coming in here, Darryl McCoy. We're going to get everything.
We'll get their overall record here.
Overall record. You looking it up, Darryl? But right now, Darryl McCoy, they are sitting at 6-7 on the year.
Yeah, 6-7, and Shelby Valley is what?
Shelby Valley is 10-7. Again, they're 4-4 in region play.
Yeah.
And they've not backed down from anybody.
No, they played the who's who, and Coach Taylor, I spoke to him before the game. He's trying to add more games as we sit right now. And listen, he ain't just adding them here. He's going up Lexington, Louisville. He's trying to get the big dogs. He's wanting to make sure his team is ready come 15th region tournament time.
And to show you, Darryl McCoy, where they're at, even though their record's 10-7, their RPI is right at 5-5. So that shows you just how difficult their schedule's been.
Yeah, and that right there, with the RPI, and the RPI puts them top 5, right, in the region?
Well, sixth in the region, Darryl.
Yeah, so, that's something Matthew Taylor, you're always going to get out of Matthew Taylor. You're going to get a tough schedule, and you're going to get a team that, is going to be grizzled and sharpened by the time that postseason rolls around.
And Eastridge has got their lone win in the region has came against McGoffin County at home, 78-74. So, and listen, don't let that fool you, though. We're getting ready for national anthem, but Eastridge did play Pikeville in that Class A for 3 quarters.
Beautiful rendition of the national anthem by that young lady right there, Coach.
Oh, my, she turned it out, Darryl McCoy. Just unbelievable job.
She did. If anybody knows her name, please let her know in the comment section so we can pass that along. Coach, how about the one thing about the D&D Sports Network is D&D Sports Network, one of the most patriotic staffs that you'll find, Coach.
Absolutely. America, hey, listen, we are red, white, and blue through and through, Darryl McCoy.
Yeah, through and through. And, Coach, that's the thing you got to realize, you see a lot of media outlets, they'll be sitting on the rear during the national anthem. You're not going to see none of that with D&D Sports.
Listen, whatever we're doing, we find a way to stand up.
That's it. You always pay your respects to this great nation we live in. So, Coach, as we mentioned here, this game right here, coming in, this is one Shelby Valley. I mean, listen, don't kid yourself. Shelby Valley is definitely the favorite. But is it out of the realm of possibility East Ridge could upset the Wildcats? No, sir. East Ridge is definitely a team that could possibly come in here and get a win, especially district win on the road.
Well, here's the thing, Darryl. Valley, they had an unbelievable performance up at the Expo Center against Pikeville. It's tough that either team had to lose. They lost on that last-second shot to Carter Parsons. They followed that up with a very tough game 2 days later against Lawrence County, one of the top teams in the region. Listen, Coach Taylor, I'll go to war with that man any day. He's as good as they get. But I promise you, kids are still kids. How do you get that rhythm back? How do you get that confidence back, that swagger back after taking such a tough loss at the Expo? That's the big that's probably the biggest thing that Coach Taylor's having to do right now is get these guys back in the mindset, okay, we got to go win a region. We got to go win a district now.
Absolutely, and, that's I do think that them losing to Pikeville, I think that was part of the reason they lost to Lawrence County the other night. I still don't think they was over that Pikeville.
Right. That's so tough as a young group. You played mentally, physically, you're gassed, and you have to come right back and play an elite team like Lawrence County. I don't care who you are. That's difficult. And so now the message and what you're going to want to see as a fan of Shelby Valley is how do you respond against the East Ridge team, Darryl, that has proven they don't back down from anybody, right? Go back to that Pikeville game in the first round.
Yeah, no, this East Ridge team, Coach, as you know, they got young Kanan Ramey on the team. You're talking about a kid, he got hurt during football season. We were scared that he wouldn't get healthy in time for basketball season, but he's come back, responded well. Coach, as you take and look, when you talk top talent, young talent in the mountains, you don't go far before you get to Kanan Ramey.
We've said it for a long time, and we've called his games for years, and now's his time. He's now arrived. It's now time for him to take that East Ridge team and say, you know what? I'm one of those guys. I'm one of the leaders. It's time for me to take East Ridge to that next step.
It is. Looky here, Coach. We got the Shelby Valley fan base down there.
They're locked in.
Yeah, getting crunked.
They're getting crunked.
Yeah.
The Blue Crew, right?
Yeah, the Blue Crew.
Yeah.
And that's one thing we like about the kids. When we're in the house, they always find D&D Sports Network, and they always turn up and turn out for us.
The kids love us, Darryl.
Yeah, absolutely. And we appreciate the kids. Listen, most of the parents do. But there's some that don't.
There's some.
Yeah. So as you're sitting here, guys, over on D&D Sports Network main page, we got Man versus Independence, and here on D&D Sports Network Plus, Shelby Valley East Ridge, Coach. It was a late ball game. As whenever you come in, this game was one of them that we didn't think we was going to be able to do. But listen, me and Coach Keathley were sitting around the house, and at 2 o'clock we said, hey, we're going to give Tommy a call, see if he'll produce it, and let's head on up and give them boys the spotlight. And
Darryl, I'm just amazed. It don't matter what night it is, what game it is, East Ridge fans show up.
They do. The East Ridge fans, somehow they get their fans out. No matter what their record is, no matter what's going on, the Warriors fan, the tribe will always be in the house.
They always are, and we already know Valley, they bring it every night.
They do, and you see right now, you see the cheerleaders waiting on their starting lineup, and that's going to take us to our double quick starting lineups. And looks like for Eastridge, coach, you're going to have number 1, Peyton Coleman. Starting for the Warriors, number 3, Gavin Dameron. Number 5, Aiden Mullins. Down low, you got the big fella, Caden McCoy, wearing number 22 tonight. And coach, the diaper dandy, number 25, Kanan Ramey. They are head coached by Adam Farmer. Now let's go over to Shelby Valley side, coach. For Shelby Valley, you're going to have point guard, number 55, Gavin Hamilton. Wearing number 2, you're going to have the sharpshooter, Caden C.J. Johnson. Number 25 at small forward, Jonah Bartley. Number 23, and he's the rock star here in Virgie, Brady Johnson. And starting at the 5 spot, you're going to have number 32, Jace Hall. So your head coach by Matthew Taylor in his 2nd year as head coach of the Shelby Valley Wildcats.
Darryl McCoy, Jace Hall. What a game he had at the Expo Center.
Yeah. He is a matchup problem for a lot of teams, coach. I mean, defenders just bounce off him. He's so big, so physical, and it's hard to believe that the kid don't play football.
Yeah, I agree with you. Of course, had a double-double against Pikeville in that 2-point loss.
Jonah Bartley, number 25, coach, may be the most underrated rebounder in the 15th.
You've said that for a lot of years now, and I agree with you.
For his size, he does really well on the boards. And Art Klein says, let's go Cats. Watching from Guilford, Indiana. Want to remind everybody we are an interactive broadcast. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for down in the comment section below. Want everybody to hit that share button. Let everybody know we are live over on D&D Sports Plus tonight. And, Coach, coming into this game, I think Eastridge, they're going to have to match the physicality. They're going to have to not get rattled early and not let that physical brand of basketball get to them. And if they can kind of weather the storm, come out maybe, at the end of the first quarter, close ball game, I think Eastridge will be in for a dogfight.
Ball tips to Caden Johnson. Of course, Caden Johnson leads Shelby Valley in scoring at 19 and a half a game.
Micah Davenport says, good luck, Brady. They get it down to C.J. Johnson. Nice move by Johnson. Have him working right there around that high post area. They got to the basket with ease. Got
their leading scorer going right out of the gate.
Yeah. Now coming back, Caden McCoy slips through his hands. That's number 3, taking it to the rack, Gavin Dameron.
Dameron, floater. Probably want to go off 2 feet on that one, Darryl.
Here comes Gavin Hamilton. Gavin Hamilton swings over C.J. Johnson, back to Hamilton.
Eastridge in a 2-3 zone.
Yeah. And there, Brady Johnson pass went through, but they lost it, and Gavin Dameron he's going to tie it up. Jump ball will go to the Tribe.
They got a personal foul.
How'd they call a foul?
On Jace Hall, his first.
Whitey Little says Jace Hall played good against Lawrence County as well. Connie Farron says, go Eastridge. Miss Farron is cheering you on.
Valley in a man-to-man here.
Here we go. Swinging it back around, Kanan Ramey. He'll get it out. That's Peyton Coleman, loses the ball. And ball's going to go. And right now it's already getting chippy, Coach.
Yeah, a lot of physicality early.
Yeah.
And that's where Valley excels.
Absolutely. Gavin Dameron, he thrives in chaos. They'll swing it over. C.J. Johnson gets it down to Jace Hall. Nice. Jace Hall.
Once he gets his shoulder beside you or around you, it's a bucket, Darryl.
I agree. He's got such a wide body, it's hard to recuperate.
A little bit too much on that one.
Yeah, tried lobbing it in to Caden McCoy. It's going to be a turnover, and right now, this fan base has Eastridge rattled early here, Coach. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back in just a second. You're watching D&D Sports Network Wednesday Night Basketball.
5 times is a charm. Congratulations to the awesome team at Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical for earning its 5th National Best of the Best Award for customer satisfaction, the only HVAC company in West Virginia to earn our award for 5 straight years. If you need heating, cooling, electrical work, a fantastic generator, residential or commercial, done right at a fair price by honest experts, remember the name, Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical. Visit preciseheatingcooling.com for an appointment. Precision, the
And we are back here. Kevin Keathley, Tommy Coppage, Darryl McCoy, Eastridge sitting on a 4-0 lead. Coach, that was an early timeout, wasn't it?
It was 32nd, right there.
I mean, out the timeout, C.J. Johnson nails the 3 ball.
5 early points for C.J.
Giving them their largest lead of the game at 7-0. Now swing it over to Coleman. He's got Caden McCoy. Look at the matchup down low with McCoy and Jace Hall.
That's Eastridge's 3rd turnover, Darryl.
Yeah, that's what you worry with this Shelby Valley team. As much pressure as they put on the ball, can you limit turnovers? There's Kanan Ramey. He's guarding Gavin Hamilton out top.
Got it.
And another 3-pointer for Shelby Valley. Gives Shelby Valley the double-digit lead.
Bartley loves that deep corner 3, Darryl. If he gets it there, it's money.
I agree. The corners and top of the key is his spot. And coming back, Kanan Ramey has Gavin Hamilton jumping out on him. Brady Johnson will get called.
Yeah, that's Brady's first.
Yeah. But you see Principal Greg Napier over there watching on. Right now, we talked to him before the game. He said he wants nothing more than a Wildcat victory tonight. And you see Dameron. That's Aiden Mullins. Hands it off to Kanan Ramey. Ramey over to Coleman. Coleman hands it back over. And that's going to be Mullins. Nails the 3. And Eastridge wettens the drought there, Coach.
Needed that one.
Yes, badly.
And they're going to extend this zone out here.
Yeah.
And what that does is open things up.
Off the mark was Brady Johnson.
One of the things you said, Darryl, before going on air is you'd like to see Brady Johnson get off to a hot start early.
Yeah, he's got to. I think that hurt him in the Lawrence County game. I don't think that you really got Brady started playing until the second half. I talked to him after the game, and he told me, he said, I recognize that. He said, I'm going to start being aggressive early. So coming back, here comes Gavin Hamilton. Yeah, because here's the thing, Coach. If you're Brady Johnson and you wait till the second half to get started, a lot of the times you're in foul trouble as aggressive as you play, and that's going to limit what you do anyway.
That's exactly right.
There's Bartley. Sinks it! Jonah Bartley. Second 3-pointer here in the first 4 minutes, Coach.
When Valley shoots it like this, they're as dangerous and as good as anybody in the mountains in the 15th region.
I agree with you. There's Dameron. Dameron looks for help, gets it out to Kanan Ramey. Kanan Ramey, nice move by Ramey.
Big time move.
Coach, I'm telling you, I'm a super fan of Kanan Ramey.
One of the most skilled players in his class.
By far. I'll swing it back around. Extra pass, C.J. Johnson. Coach, he don't miss that.
Wow.
And if I'm not mistaken, Coach, you can double check this, but C.J. Ramey is shooting like something insane, like 57% or something from 3.
They got him at over 50, Darryl.
Yeah, I mean, think of that.
4 early threes for Valley.
Yeah. And back out, Aiden Mullins. He nails it. He's 2 for 2 on the night, Coach.
Man, oh man. 6 threes in the game already.
Eastridge just cut this lead in half. Coach, this is a shooter's gym.
Yes, it is, to say the least.
Yeah, if it hits the rim, there's a good chance it's going to bounce in.
Yes.
There's Mullins. He's going to back it back out.
I like how Jace Hall's talking on the backside. That's what big-time defenders do.
You see right now, the Ramey gets it out to Coleman. Coleman back around. Mullins to Dameron. Back over to Ramey. Ramey has C.J. Johnson on him. Gavin Dameron on the drive. Throws it up, and he's going to go to the line and shoot a couple free ones. Gavin Dameron has a chance, coach, right now. Cut it to a 2-possession ball game if he can convert on these two. And misses the first. Connie Farron says, way to go, Aiden. Beth McPeak says, Jonah is money in the bank. That's money in Citizens Bank.
Yes.
Citizens Bank of Kentucky will take care of all your banking needs and keep your money safe.
Dameron shooting 61% on the year.
Jennifer May says, let's go Jace, let's go Valley. Coming back out. Long three. Johnson off the mark. Kanan Ramey chases down the rebound. Here comes Ramey on the push. Ramey shot up, no good. May have been a foul there.
Off and running here.
Yeah. Nothing called. That was Luke Langell on the missed opportunity. Gavin Hamilton pounds it down to Jace Hall. Jace Hall.
Going the other way.
They called a hook, but it was more of a push.
Yeah. 2 personals on Jace Hall.
Yeah, that's tough.
And they don't go deep, Darryl.
No, you're going to have Colin Newsom, the young man that goes by Troy.
And he can bury the 3 ball.
He can. He's athletic too, Coach.
Yes.
He's got his pilot license. He had a dunk against Lawrence County.
Different type of big, but just as effective in other ways.
I agree. Coleman. Back out to Dameron. Look for the
5th turnover.
Nearly. Right there you go. Langell gets the steal. He gets it out to Coleman, up the court, and Kanan Ramey gets the breakout layup. Eastridge, coach, has cut this to a 2-possession ball game.
Taking advantage of a Shelby Valley turnover.
See Gavin Hamilton gets it over to Brady Johnson. Johnson back out. Jonah Bartley at the spot. In and out. And Dameron chases down the rebound. He'll get it back out to Ramey. Ramey working on Brady Johnson out top. Langell spins. And Langell's going to draw the foul.
And, Darryl, that's what you do.
Yep.
Listen, you attack and put pressure on the defense and make the officials call something.
Well, the Waddy Little says this Eastridge team has gotten better every game, Coach.
They have.
And Beth McPeak says, go Wildcats. Jennifer May cheering on Jonah. The Langell free throw up, off the mark.
They've missed all 3 free throws here in the first quarter.
Listen, you're not going to steal a win in district play on the road if you don't hit your free throws.
Got to knock them down.
Especially coming in as an underdog. Sinks that one, cuts it to 5. And, Coach, this is exactly where we said Eastridge needed to be. As long as they don't give up a mini run here to end the quarter, you know, they're within striking distance. And looky here, Kanan Ramey jumps the passing lane. Ramey, nice dump off, and he gets blocked by Gavin Hamilton.
A nice dump off, but you probably going up with that.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, he definitely, Coach. They would have had 2 points if Ramey would have took the shot opportunity. Langell, he's off the mark. I'm going to call a foul against Eastridge.
If you're Eastridge, you got to like where you're at heading into the second quarter. A barrage of threes. They've had 5 turnovers, and they're only down 5.
There's Gavin Hamilton. Going to walk ball at the floor, 30 seconds. Let's see. Shelby Valley, see what they do here, Coach. If they hold it for the last shot, or they look to just get a clean look here. Brady Johnson, little shake, little bait, goes in. He gets the rebound, put back, and they're going to draw the foul. Johnson will go to the free throw line.
Really tough to stop Johnson going downhill.
Coach, as you mentioned earlier, Brady Johnson right there, the probably the front runner for 15th Region Player of the Year. You know, him or Caden Johnson probably.
Averaging 18 points a game on the season, close to 10 rebounds.
Or Caden Harris, I mean. Johnson misses the free throw. So Ashton Tackett going to come in, give Troy Newsom a break. Guys, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up. It's a good game so far here. A lot of action early. Brady Johnson stretches it out to a 6-point advantage. Eastridge has the ball with 11 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Ramey gets it back out. Aiden Mullins has it out top. Swings it out. They better get it up. Shot up. No good. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter of play. It's Shelby Valley leading Eastridge 17-11. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
You're a great outside shooter, but all the talk this year has been you driving.
It's true. I'm going to be driving a Kia Telluride from Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville.
Right now, get a new Kia Telluride with up to $4,500 off the sticker.
So why Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville?
Because when others won't, Walters will.
Come shop us in Pikeville or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank in Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
And we are back here. Shelby Valley High School, Kevin Keathley, Tommy Coppage, Darryl McCoy, as you see, Mike Mullen, Shelby Valley super fan of our coach. Went through some medical issues earlier this year. Definitely a lot of prayers went out to Mike, and good to see him in the house.
You got to feel good if you're Eastridge right now. Only down 6, Darryl.
Absolutely. Very fortunate, because you had a lot of turnovers there in the first quarter, so very fortunate to be where you're at.
And gave up 4 threes.
Shot up, no good. Brady Johnson clears the rebound. Here comes Johnson on the push. Johnson getting downhill. Nice job being aggressive. And he's going to have a chance at a Three Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point play opportunity.
Continuation.
Coach, I told you the story about Brady Johnson the other night, and I'll say it again. The young man come in to senior year, the #1 quarterback in all of the Coalfields, Kentucky, West Virginia, Southern Ohio, Western Virginia, and the young man quit football after the first game against Ironton and said he's going to focus on basketball, and his goal was to get to Rupp Arena. And so he gave up football, #1 quarterback in all the mountains, and decided to focus and try to capitalize on his opportunity in basketball.
And that's a tough decision, Darryl. I mean, that's a mature decision by the young man.
Absolutely it is.
Off and running here, Valley.
Yeah, and he's a kid, man, that's he's had his struggles throughout his high school career, Coach. 9 broken bones in 2 years.
That's wild to think about.
Yeah. Coming back the other way, Kanan Ramey on the break. Ramey hands it over. Dameron.
Whoa, wide open.
Yeah, corner pocket. Shot up and good. Langell coming in off the bench, playing big minutes for the Warriors, Coach.
My, oh my, only down 5 here. Eastridge hanging tough.
Gavin Hamilton taking a high screen by Tackett.
Nice job by Eastridge to cut that off.
Yep, Brady Johnson, 3-pointer up, no good. Langell clears the rebound. Back out to Ramey. Kanan Ramey kicks it up the floor.
Hesitation.
What a move. Ada Mullins hit him with the hezzy, Coach.
Wow.
And Eastridge faithful is on their feet here. The tribe is loud and evident here in Shelby Valley, Coach. 3-point ball game here on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard.
Mullins says hype me up on that hesitation drive.
Listen, that young man hit him with the hezzy, and the rest was over.
Whoa.
3-point game, and we knew. That's why we decided to come here. At 2 o'clock today, me and Coach Keathley were sitting at the house, and we was like, let's look at the schedule. We're sitting at home, nothing to do. We seen Eastridge, Shelby Valley. We was like, that could be a good one. We was like, let's call Tommy and see if he can get the equipment up there, and here we are.
Here we are, and it's turned out to be exactly But listen, Eastridge is coming off a big-time confidence builder after that Pikeville game. Don't look at the score. Look at how they competed for those 3 quarters.
Absolutely. Blanche Mullen says she's tuning in. Billy Goff says, way to go, Brady. And Bordis Atkins says, let's go, Peyton Coleman.
Hamilton going to use that screen. Nice job by Eastridge to cut Johnson off. C.J. Johnson.
Yeah, big 3. That's his 3rd, Coach.
His 3rd. He shoots 49% from 3, Darryl.
Coming back the other way. You got Kanan Ramey over to Langell. Langell, he's going to drive straight down the pipe. Tough basket by Langell.
Wow.
Coach, I like this Langell kid.
Yeah, had big minutes in JV action.
Yeah. Now, they better find C.J. Johnson every trip down the floor.
Yeah, he's feeling it.
Yeah.
Their leading scorer at almost 20 a game.
Gavin Hamilton out of Dorton, Kentucky. Gives it to Tackett over to Bartley. Bartley hits Johnson. Nice spin move. Johnson can't get the roll. And here comes Aiden Mullins on the push. Mullins, and he gets swatted.
No call.
By Tackett. Coach, that was a nice job, Ashton Tackett, keeping that ball out there and away from the defenders.
Yes, I thought the same thing. Did a great job when it could have been poked.
Yep.
He was able to hang on to it.
Yep. Most people will they'll corral that ball and like a football and ends up gives them a chance to tie it up or poke it loose, and not Ashton Tackett. The coach, real quick, I want to thank our friends at Punk's Tire. Punk's Tire right now will take care of all your tire care needs. They got great deals on all brands of tires. Located right here in Virgie, Kentucky. I want to thank Double Quick, Bruce Walters Ford, A.O. Lawrence to Edward Jones Financial, East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles. Coach, right now they're giving top dollar for your memorabilia. That's where I buy, sell, and trade all my sports memorabilia.
Darryl, me and we're back into the card hunting business.
Yes, we are.
And, we may just take a road trip, and get us some collectibles.
Yeah, and come back and listen. We'll hit the bank big time with East Kentucky Cards and Collectibles.
Yes.
And then may even go open an account up at Citizens Bank in Kentucky.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Here you go, Jonah Bartley. Bartley gets it down to Hamilton. Gavin Hamilton down low. Shug Tackett. Coach, Shug Tackett getting this opportunity. I talked to Coach Taylor before, and I told you at the end of the Lawrence County game, they put him in there. He hit a big 3. Slowly but surely, he's earning Coach Taylor's confidence.
Finding his way into the rotation.
Yeah, C.J. Johnson shot up off the mark. A rare miss for him tonight.
That's twice that Jonah's got his hands on a ball in the last 2 possessions. Darryl, here's the thing about Valley, and if you're coming to play Valley. If I'm a coach, I'm saying in the interior when you rebound, you cannot bring the ball down because Valley never gives up on boards or turnovers. 2nd and 3rd efforts by Valley every single time on the defensive end.
Spot on.
Oh.
Yeah, over and back. I don't know. I'm with you. Bryson Coleman says put Jay Sloan in. Jennifer May says nice shot, Caden. Guys, hit that share button. Get this up over 200 for these boys. We know we're on D&D Plus tonight, but let everybody know where we're at and where you can find this big-time district matchup. Brady Johnson was wide open there. Coming back the other way. Bartley for 3. Off the mark. Kanan Ramey gets the rebound, poked away, but Aiden Mullins right there to clean it up. Here comes Mullins. Coach, I'm telling you, I like this Eastridge team.
Really like how hard they play, and they're kind of a lot like Valley in the sense they're tough to match up with because they're quick and they can all handle.
Absolutely. And you see, Micah Davenport says Shug's in because his defense. He's guarding Aiden Mullins here, and they're going to call a foul. It's going to go against Tackett.
Getting a little handsy on both sides now.
Yeah. 4-point ball game, Coach.
Timeout, right, Darryl?
Yeah, I like this timeout.
Yeah.
They're going to take one. We're going to jump out with them. We'll be right back here, guys, in just a second. You're watching the D&D Sports Network.
5 times is a charm. Congratulations to the awesome team at Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical for earning its 5th National Best of the Best Award for customer satisfaction, the only HVAC company in West Virginia to earn our award for 5 straight years. If you need heating, cooling, electrical work, a fantastic generator, residential or commercial, done right at a fair price by honest experts, remember the name, Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical. Visit PreciseHeatingCooling.com for an appointment. Precision, the best of the best, again.
Willie Crace is proud to support all area teams this season and our student athletes in Floyd and Pike counties. Vote Willie Crace for state representative, a voice we can count on for the mountains.
We are back here at Shelby Valley High School. Kevin Keathley, Tommy Coppage, Darryl McCoy on the call. You're watching Wednesday night basketball here live on the D&D Sports Network, Coach. And right now you see Shelby Valley's cheerleaders just looking for anything to cheer about. Shelby Valley leads by 4. They're waiting for that next big run by the Wildcats.
Up and down pace, fast-moving half.
Kaden Ramey gets over to Coleman.
Nowhere to go with it.
Yeah, here comes Johnson. Brings it away.
You don't like those hook passes, Darryl.
No, I hate them.
Oh!
A nice move by Dameron. Coach, we got a 2-point ball game with 3 minutes to go. And Adam Farmer is barking orders to the tribe, letting them know who the chief is and where they're going to get their orders from over on the sideline.
Dameron sold that ever so slightly with his shoulders that freed him up for a wide-open layup.
I agree. Really nice move there.
And here we go. You talked about him during break, Darryl. Belcher getting ready to check in for Eastridge.
Yeah, he's a young man I'm very high on. I think he could definitely help this squad.
They're making it very difficult on Brady right now.
Well, and if I had to guess, I'd say it's who Belcher's going to come in and guard, Coach.
Oh!
Nice, up and under. Kanan Ramey getting jiggy with it. And we are tied up here at 2:38 to go in the first half, Coach.
Somebody call his mama.
Here's Gavin Hamilton. Gavin Hamilton's going to be guarded by Ramey out top.
Step through, unbelievable.
Hamilton, good job by Langell. And Hamilton, nice job being aggressive. He's going to go to the line here, try to get a couple easy ones from the charity stripe.
Eastridge does a nice job walling up on the handler, Darryl. So they're taking away those dribble drives because what's happening is Gavin Hamilton's doing a loop-de-loop on his dribble instead of getting his shoulder into him and just attacking it.
And they're going to say that was on the floor.
Hamilton just needs to rip and go.
Mike Howell says, let's go Warriors.
All tied up here.
Coach, are you surprised that Coach Taylor has went this long with Suge Tackett in? I like it, playing the youngster.
Believing in him.
Yeah.
Of course, Jace Hall has too.
In case you guys didn't notice, former Phelps Hornet Knox Wallace is on the bench for Shelby Valley. He has transferred back, coach, to Shelby Valley. Aiden Mullins, nice take, kick. Peyton Coleman back out. Stolen away by Suge Tackett.
7th turnover by Eastridge.
And that's what's hurting the Warriors right now is turnovers. Tackett gets the roll. Coach, he gets the steal and he gets the three-pointer. That's why you leave him in the game, Coach Taylor says.
Big time. Valley pushes us back out to 5. 5-0 run. Belcher in, Darryl.
Yeah. There's Aiden Mullins. Has it out top, gets it to Langell. Langell right back to Kanan Ramey. Kanan Ramey guarded by C.J. Johnson. Nice ball fake, Coach. I'm telling you, listen, sign me up, Coach. I'm going to drive that fan bus for Aiden Mullins.
Head fake. Finish.
And there's Brady Johnson. Hits him with the spinner Rooney and count it. He's going to have a chance at a Three Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point play opportunity. His second and one opportunity of the game, Coach.
And listen, I mean, the Dance Cats couldn't have done it any better on that spinner Rooney.
No, he's definitely showing off some nice footwork.
This is another free throw, though. Going to get another attempt. Lane violation.
Yeah, it Whitey Little says Blaine Keathley likes this Belcher kid. There you go, the Brady Johnson.
Johnson with 7 points.
That's Kane and Ramey. Eastridge, coach, they need a bucket here. Had a lot of momentum, had a tight ball game. Ooh, strong take.
Yeah, no call.
Yeah, Mullins wanted to foul. It didn't come. Bartley on the wing. And they turn it over. Here comes Mullins back the other way.
This young man.
Yep.
Very impressive.
Eastridge has a player in young Ada Mullins. What grade's he in, coach? There you go, drive, kick. Langell for 3. He's off the mark. Brady Johnson with the leak out. Gets it up to C.J. Johnson over to Gavin Hamilton. 6 seconds on the clock. Extra pass, should tack it. He's off the mark. Eastridge will end the first half of play. Down 6 to Shelby Valley, 30-24. Wildcats lead the Warriors here at the half. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back, get you caught up on all the comings and goings of the first half on the Double Quick Halftime Show. You're watching the D&D Sports Network. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching the Double Quick Halftime Show here with Kevin Keathley, Tommy Coppage, and Darryl McCoy on the call. You're watching Wednesday Night Basketball live on the D&D Sports Network. Coach Keathley, as we're sitting here, Eastridge trailing by 6. Shelby Valley leads 30-24 on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. And right now, as we look at things, for Shelby Valley, let's go over to Eastridge first. For Eastridge, Aiden Mullins is leading the Warriors with 10 points. Luke Langell and Kanan Ramey both have 6 points apiece. Now, going over to Shelby Valley, leading the Wildcats, you're going to have Caden Johnson with 11 points. Brady Johnson has 7. Jonah Bartley has 6 points. And then you got Caleb Shug-Tackett coming off the bench with nailing a three-pointer, Coach, and credited with 2 steals and a three-pointer off the bench. So, you can definitely say that young man has played a big part in this game. Getting,
as you mentioned, more minutes, earning more minutes for Coach Taylor.
Absolutely he is. And, he's, as I mentioned, his confidence, Coach Taylor's confidence for Shug-Tackett is soaring right now. If he's playing like that, it allows him to have that extra guard, especially until they can get Knox Wallace eligible, the transfer over from Phelps. That's going to be a big piece of the puzzle. This Eastridge team, they've been a shocker. A lot better than most people originally would have thought. And they just lost a piece to Phelps and Braden Wilson. This team right here, lost a piece, and they're still right here with one of the top teams in the region within striking distance, 6-point ball game at the half.
Well, even Steven, I would say both teams knocking down the tray ball when they have the open looks. They're getting to the rim. They're being aggressive defensively. The only difference, and that is the difference in the ball game probably, is those early turnovers by Eastridge. They have 7 unofficially here coming into the second half.
Yeah, I think right now, what's hampering Eastridge is turnovers. They've turned the ball over multiple times. They even come back, tied the ball game there late in the first half, and then as soon as they got it tied, they come down 2 straight turnovers.
Yeah, and again, when you're on the road, you can play extremely well, but if you don't do 2 things, 3, but you got to take care of the basketball and you have to rebound. Well, they're rebounding pretty well, but they have to take care of the rock. They've done everything else well enough to keep themselves in the ball game.
Yeah, that's the thing, and these guards, they shoot the ball well and they're quick. They're quick off the bounce. Yeah. And you can tell they're fundamentally sound. They use the ball fakes, the head fakes. This is a very good team, and I give credit to a lot of them middle school coaches at Millard, Elkhorn City. Yeah. They've got these kids ready to play at an early age. These are young kids too on the Eastridge roster.
Well, you credit, of course, this coaching staff at Eastridge. They've done a tremendous job. But let's not forget about Blaine Keathley last year, who was a JV coach, who spent a lot of mornings, a lot of afternoons, developmental skill training. So Blaine Keathley as well, I'm sure they would say credit him as well, say he did a tremendous job last year.
He absolutely did. A lot of these kids was his JV team last year. So, credit them. Adam Farmer has done a tremendous job this season.
Big fan of the Eastridge program as a whole.
I'm a fan of Coach Farmer as well. Coach Pikeville goes to Eastridge, I think, tomorrow night, I think.
Yeah, there's a matchup coming, looming here.
Yeah, I think that. So they got 2 straight district games. That's, and Pikeville, that Eastridge will get Pikeville on the reservation. So that could be a tough test for Pikeville.
Going to be Shelby Valley ball out of the locker room.
Let's see here, starting the second half, 30-24 on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. It is Shelby Valley. And, Coach, I really thought this game took a turn, too, for Eastridge when Jace Hall went out with foul trouble.
Going to get a foul there right out of the gate. Yeah. But you're right, Jace provides something that neither team has.
Yeah.
And that's that physicality, that inside presence to dominate.
And there's Peyton Coleman with the steal on the inbounds pass. Here comes Gavin Dameron. Goes down and, they called a jump ball.
Wow.
And Eastridge fans not happy with that call, Coach.
No, they're not happy about it.
and nor should they be. I thought there was a lot of contact as well, but I don't know. Cody Sloan is right there on top of it. I'm not going to doubt Cody.
Yeah, Cody's on top of it.
Yeah. They hand it over to Coleman. Coleman there, back out to Aiden Mullins. Aiden Mullins swings it to Kanan Ramey. Good defense by Brady Johnson. And Eastridge going to reset the offense here. Caden McCoy has it down low, hanging, banging. Coleman, free throw line jumper, up and rolls in. And back to a 4-point ball game.
That's Coleman's first two.
Peyton Coleman with his first bucket of the game. Comes here early in the second half here. Gavin Hamilton. It's over to Brady Johnson. There's Jace Hall. Jace Hall with a nice drive. Good finish. I like Jace Hall bringing McCoy out and taking advantage of his quickness.
And you see more and more this year, Coach Matthew Taylor going to Jace as a first option.
Yeah. And you see down low. Nice job. Caden McCoy. Right there, a little pick and roll action there.
Yeah, nice job by McCoy to use his body to seal off the defender.
Big free throws coming up. Listen, you know, if he's a McCoy, you know I'm a fan of him.
That's exactly right.
At least he ain't no Hatfield. Beth McPeak says Jordan Belcher is a fine young man. Guys, hit that share button. Let everybody know we're back in action here at Shelby Valley High School. You're watching the D&D Sports Network cover of Wednesday night basketball. For Kevin Keathley, Tommy Coppage, and Darryl McCoy. Coach scores 32-28, 2-point ball game. Big free throws there from McCoy. Nice defense there by Dameron. Brady Johnson comes out the backside with it, and he gets the roll. Brady Johnson really known, Coach, for second half performances.
Yeah, he did a tremendous job there using his body.
He is notorious for, sometimes starting slow, but he always finishes strong. There, nice job by Dameron.
He just, he attacked the paint.
There you go, C.J. Johnson nailing another 3-point bomb, Coach.
C.J.'s 4-3.
The young man has shot the cover off it tonight. I think he's 4 for 5?
I got him 4. I got him 4 for 7.
4 for 7. Okay. There's Gavin Hamilton coming back the other way.
Nice.
Yeah, good job. Hits Jace Hall. Jace Hall initiates the contact and gets the bucket.
Jace Hall now with 6.
Shelby Valley, Eastridge got to be careful here. They've opened it up to their largest lead of the game at 9 here, Coach. Or no, it's 10 in the first half.
Got it.
Yeah, Payne and Ramey shot that one from the volleyball line. 39-33 is your score here. 5:16 to go here in the third quarter. We'll be right back.
Come see us at Trailhead Bar and Grill in Maitland, West Virginia, where the locals come to hang out and the trail riders come to visit.
Follow us on Facebook page for our daily specials. We're open 7 days a week here at Trailhead Bar and Grill.
You can give them a call at 681-308-6088. Make sure you follow them on their Facebook page to keep up with all their daily specials and for business and operation hours. Trailhead Bar and Grill, located downtown Maitland, West Virginia.
And we're back here. 39-33 is the score on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. Shelby Valley leads Eastridge. Kevin Keathley, Tommy Coppage, Darryl McCoy on the call. You're watching D&D Sports Network Wednesday night basketball.
Gavin Hamilton. If there's ever an extension of their coach on the floor, it's Gavin Hamilton.
Absolutely. Love the relationship between him and his coach. Gavin Hamilton. And Coach, mismatch down low. I like Gavin Hamilton found that mismatch.
Got it.
Yeah. And Coach, this is where, if I'm Eastridge, I'm probably going to look at Jordan Belcher and see if he can help you out with Jace Hall down low. Good ball fake.
Well, the other thing he can give you is versatility on the floor.
Yeah. Rims off. Coach, it's right now I'm telling you, East Ridge, man, they're fundamentally sound, man. I don't think I've seen a team in a long time use as many head fakes as this team uses.
They do.
There's Brady Johnson. Straightaway three, no good. Kanan Ramey grabs the board. East Ridge has numbers. They got numbers.
Nice look.
Swatted by Brady Johnson. He says, not happening on my watch.
Both teams just competing at a high level right now.
Coach Luke Landrell coming back in, and this is really when the game took a turn when Landrell come in the first half.
Big minutes in the first half.
Yeah. Kick it in, Ramey. Guarded by Brady Johnson. Ramey out to Mullins. Peyton Coleman, he's off the mark. Landrell sneaks in, and Gavin Hamilton rips the rebound away. Here comes Hamilton on the break. Stops, pops, and drops.
He don't shoot a lot of them.
Yep.
But when he does,
they normally go in. And now, 9-point advantage again. Landrell gets swatted by Jace Hall. And right now, this Shelby Valley defense has been stifling here in the second half, Coach.
The physicality may be wearing on East Ridge a little bit.
Beth McPeak says Jace Hall is vital to this Shelby Valley team.
Jordan Belcher checking in for East Ridge.
Yeah, let's see here. He's going to come in.
Yeah, there you go. A little more size on Jace Hall.
Yeah. He's going to come in and give Landrell a break.
Belcher was our player of the game in JV action.
Yeah. But there he is. They're going right to him, though. And, I mean, East Ridge, let's just say what it is. You know, Caden McCoy, you know, he's the only kid on the roster that's going to be able to slow Jace Hall down. But when he comes in, Jace Hall just pulls him out and drives around him. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
You know, Jace Hall's just a matchup nightmare right now for the Warriors.
They're just going right back to the well.
Yeah.
And they're going to see if Belcher.
Yeah, right there it is. See, yeah. I mean, that's all day, every day. You know, they're going to have to bring Caden McCoy back in the game.
Great job by Coach Taylor.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Right.
There's Kanan Ramey, throws it away. Brady Johnson kicks it ahead. Hamilton up the floor, nice take. Can't finish, coming back the other way. And Brady Johnson rips it away, back to Hamilton. Hamilton, he's going to take it all the way in. Spin move, nice find. And Jace Hall running the floor. East Ridge with a much-needed timeout right now, and Shelby Valley is off and popping as you see 50-37.
Darryl, Jace Hall, 12 second-half points. What about that?
Absolutely. And, you know, that's how much he got, 12 already?
Yeah, second half, 14 total.
And the thing I like, Coach, is, by the way, Coach, look what I spotted on Knox Wallace. Look at this T-shirt.
Yeah, listen, he knows what brand to rep.
He's got the D&D Mountain Showcase shirt on. But, you know, I love Coach Taylor, you know, going out. He recognized Brady Johnson struggling offensively right now. He went out, Brady got that steal, you know, twice, got a turnover, got the block, then got the steal on back-to-back possessions, and he went out and made sure Brady Johnson knew he was, you know, loved and knew that, you know, Coach Taylor, he had his I guess had his support because, you know, and you've seen Brady Johnson a little down on himself because of his offensive play right now, Coach, but he's making a difference on the defensive end.
I think the big thing right now, you nailed something big, is in this district in particular with only 3 teams, so crucial to try to avoid being that 3 seed this year. Again, I'm sure Valley will be saying, wait a minute, what about us? But I'm sure nobody wants to face Pikeville.
No.
They'd rather be that 1 or 2 seed.
Absolutely, Coach. That's a good point.
Big implications.
Yep. Coming back, Peyton Coleman. Bartley all over him. Tough shot. Jace Hall grabs the rebound. Hamilton kicks it ahead. Brady Johnson gets it out to Gavin Hamilton. Back to Brady Johnson.
I love what Coach Taylor's doing. Darryl McCoy.
Coach.
Darryl McCoy, Coach Taylor's putting on a coaching clinic right now.
Does it get any prettier than that? Absolutely.
Wow.
And he's forcing, Coach Farmer to make adjustments here. Kanan Ramey with a tough shot there.
I may be looking at a zone here if I'm East Ridge.
And then, if you fall in a zone, then you got to worry about Caden Johnson beating
That's
you.
right.
So, it's one of them danged if you do, danged if you don't. Don't get the foul on Gavin Hamilton. Beth McPeak says, good job, Wildcats. Again, great performance here from Shelby Valley. And, Coach, there's going to be a trio of players come in for the Tribe. You'll see Jordan Belcher, Caden McCoy.
And Ian Ramey.
Well, they changed their mind on Ramey, it looks like. So, there we go.
Aiden Mullins' first 2 points of the half.
And, Coach, it's just an 11-point ball game.
Yeah, just ton of time.
Yeah. And there's Hamilton back out, shot up, and no good by Newsom.
As well as Valley's played offensively in the second half, you nailed something. It's only an 11-point game.
Yep. Now, C.J. Johnson wide open. Sinks it. C.J. Johnson buries it. How many is that?
His fifth three.
Ooh.
Give him 17.
There we see, coming back, hands it off. Belcher. Kicks it out to Ramey. Kanan Ramey. Back out. That's Coleman. And Coach, right now, Eastridge, you can tell they're rattled right now. They're going to have to calm themselves down.
Offensively, things aren't coming as easy.
No. Now swing it back around, Gavin Hamilton.
Largest lead of the game for Valley.
There's strong take by Bartley.
There he is.
Yeah, Jace Hall right there, hanging and banging. Great job, big fella.
Man, oh man.
Now, Coach, what's he got, 14 in the third?
I've got him, and I could be off by 2, Darryl. I've got him 16. It could be 14 in the second half. 18 unofficially.
What a quarter for the young man. So, Coach, 57-41 is the score on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. We'll take a quick break. Be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
I'm Dr. Alan Baldwin here at Maynard Chiropractic. Maynard Chiropractic has 2 locations at East Point on US 23 and in Paintsville in Rock City Plaza. So give us a call here at Maynard Chiropractic at 606-886-3737 and schedule your appointment with Better Health today.
And we're back here. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Tommy Coppage here on D&D Sports Network Wednesday night basketball. Coach, 57-41 is the score. And Shelby Valley has opened this thing up thanks to the big man down low, Jace Hall, who had an unbelievable third quarter.
Unbelievable run by Jace. Seemed like every time down the floor he was scoring.
Yeah. The third quarter is brought to you courtesy of our good friends at A.O. Onks, to Edward Jones Financial. Let A.O. Onks help you with all your financial advice. Coming back, there's Aiden Mullins. Nice drive, kick. Belcher buries it. Jordan Belcher cuts it to 13.
East Ridge fans are saying, give me more of Belcher.
Yep, the coach, I'm telling you, the young man, him and Kanan Ramey is a nice young duo. And then you put Aiden
There he is again, Darryl.
Yeah, I mean, they just have no answer for Jace Hall.
You're seeing the emergence of Jace Hall the last 3 weeks.
Yep, I agree, Coach. And listen, hey, that's going to be tough for the 15th region. You know, if he gets clicking and he plays this well against everybody, then he's going to be, you know, Shelby Valley is going to be a completely different problem than they was the first half of the season.
He's had a 3-game stretch here that's just, he's played unbelievable.
And I agree. C.J. Johnson comes off the screen. Dameron grabs the rebound. He'll kick it out. Nice job by Gavin Dameron, coast to coast. And, Coach, they've cut it back to 11.
And Dameron has 12.
Let's see here. Yeah, they just got to show the ability to get a stop right now. Yeah, that's been the hardest thing for them here in the second half. You know, stops have been few and far between. C.J. Johnson with a tough basket there.
C.J. now right on his average. He has 19.
Hand it over to Aiden Mullins. Mullins working out top on Brady Johnson. Back over to Dameron. You know, Coach, that's one thing. Gavin Dameron goes up, tough shot. But I'd like to see Aiden Mullins be a little more aggressive offensively. You know, he showed that he's a problem. His quickness is, and he's going to go to the bench, but, you know, he's going to have to take advantage of his quickness a little more than what he does.
And extremely fundamental.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the young man. Swing it over. And Coleman swings it back over to Ramey. Back around. Nice job. Good job by Caden McCoy. And Eastridge, 61-50, 11-point ball game. Shelby Valley leads the Warriors. We'll take a quick break. Be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports. We're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service. No matter where your adventure takes you, ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
And we're back here live from Shelby Valley High School. Kevin Keathley, Tommy Coppage, Darryl McCoy. 5:40 to go on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. And it's Shelby Valley leading Eastridge 61-50. Shelby Valley coming out. Let's see. Jace Hall has it out top. And, Coach, that's what we've seen. Nice job there. And, Coach, I like, instead of Caden McCoy going out guarding him on three-point line, he stayed down in the paint and waited on him.
Yeah.
And, Coach, that should have been a clear jump ball.
Ran right, walled up on him, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't, what they call a foul?
Yeah, called a foul on the floor.
Now, Coach, that's one I'll disagree with him on. Here comes Coleman back the other way. They'll kick it out. Ramey, he's off the mark. Weak side rebound by Brady Johnson. And Gavin Hamilton, long three, buries it. And Gavin Hamilton, you know, this is what Coach Taylor needs out of Gavin Hamilton, Coach. You know, Dameron, he's going to miss it. Brady Johnson with another rebound. Coach, he's got to be close to a double-double.
They try to dump it off the Hall again.
Yeah. And, I like, that's what they've done, but I do like at Eastridge, they had Caden McCoy waiting on Jace Hall down low instead of allowing him to pull him out and drive around him.
He stayed at home in the paint.
Yeah, I forced him to beat you from outside.
Right.
And Joe Moore said, I called it last year. Jace is the best sophomore in the region.
He's starting to make a case for it.
Yeah. Well, you got him and Bryson Dawes.
Hey, I'll tell you who else you throw in there. Maybe Markham.
Oh,
got it.
Yeah, he's definitely in that. Yeah. Yeah, no, I 100% put him in that conversation.
Especially defensively, right?
Yep. Now, nice job by Dameron.
Yeah, that's what you need, more downhill drives.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Shelby Valley is having a problem guarding Dameron and Mullins. They just got to look to attack more.
Yeah, they kind of got away from that.
Yeah, that's what, in the first half, that was where their bread was buttered. Dameron left that one short.
It's a 17-point lead, Darryl, but it doesn't feel like it, the way Eastridge is competing.
I agree with you 100%. Brady Johnson swings it to Caden Johnson, back around. Brady Johnson drives in, and
McCoy said no, sir.
No. Brady Johnson lost the handle on it.
Got a sub coming, and Belcher checking in for McCoy. Good minutes by McCoy.
McCoy played really well that trip out. 67-50.
Let's see how Valley can close this one, finish strong here. Eastridge, they just want to keep competing, right?
They do. Right now, you're playing for the next game.
That's exactly right.
You're saying, okay, well, and I do think that, Pikeville, that'll be a tough matchup because they got more guard play. As Dameron goes in. Tough shot. Gavin Dameron, give him 2 more.
14 for Dameron.
He's had himself a nice second half here. 15-point advantage. Gavin Hamilton working out top. Gets over to C.J. Johnson. Back out to Hamilton. Jace Hall has out 3-point line. There's C.J. Johnson. Nice job. Wide open layup.
21 for Caden Johnson.
And Dameron back out to Belcher. Aiden Mullins back around.
You know how you beat a zone, right, Darryl?
Yeah.
Attack a zone.
Yep. Attack it or shoot over it. Shoot them out of it. There's Coleman, he out. He got caught there, lost his foot, and 3 minutes to play on the clock, Coach, and it's a 17-point advantage right now for Shelby Valley as they're all over Eastridge here.
Zone defenses are more psychological than they are physiological.
Yeah, I agree.
Did I get that right?
Yeah.
But it is.
I got your point, yeah.
Yeah, it's more, a lot of times it's much easier to break down a zone than it is man.
Yeah.
But teams kind of fall into that trap.
C.J. Johnson buries another trifecta.
24 for C.J.
6 3-pointers on the night, right?
Yep.
Ramey, he's going to fire the 3. He buries it. I'm telling you, Coach, you got you a diaper dandy here.
Absolutely. He has 14. Him and Dameron tied for the lead in scoring for Eastridge. Belcher checking back in. 17-point lead. I like that Eastridge continues to coach them up, continues to make adjustments.
Yeah, the Farmer, he's done a tremendous job here. Gets it down to Brady Johnson. Tough shot.
You nailed it, Darryl. I mean, his second half, he has played excellent basketball.
Yeah, he's a second-half guy. He's notorious for slow starts, but once he gets that motor revved up and going, he's like a carbureted engine. He's not this fancy fuel-injected.
Right.
He's carbureted motor.
There's that man.
Yeah, Jace Hall hanging and banging the big fella. They'll swing it, and Ramey gets it to Belcher. Belcher back over to Dameron. A strong take by Dameron. And Dameron fighting, Coach. How about Dameron, Gavin Dameron?
I hope that bench is applauding that effort.
Yep, they're calling a timeout. So they'll call a timeout. We will too. We'll be right back. If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE. And we are back here at Shelby Valley High School. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Tommy Coppage on the call, Coach. We got 1 minute to play. Shelby Valley leads 76-55. 21-point advantage here for the Wildcats. Back around, Aiden Mullins. They need more of that. That's second half. Aiden Mullins, he wasn't the same kid he was in the first half.
And I know this is said a lot on broadcast. Nothing to hang your head about, and I hate that when announcers do that because sometimes there is. But honest to goodness, I thought both teams played well. The score will not indicate that on Eastridge when you look at it, but they played well tonight. They should be very proud of the effort they gave.
I agree with you. Like I said, Aiden Mullins, in the first half, that's where Eastridge really gave Shelby Valley fits is they had Mullins and Dameron both attacking the paint. And second half, I don't know what changed, but either way, Mullins, he wasn't as aggressive as he was in the first half. And I'm telling you, this second half has made me a fan of Gavin Dameron, man. That kid ain't quit fighting.
No, not at all. They're going down swinging, and I promise you at some point this year, now this is my third time getting to see them, Eastridge is you're going to look up and be like, wait a minute, Eastridge knocked off so-and-so? Yeah, they're going to knock somebody off here.
No, I agree with you. 1,000%. There's Gavin Dameron, strong take. Gets the rebound, put back, no good. Another rebound, shot up and good.
What about Dameron?
I'm telling you, Coach, I like the kid.
Yes, sir. 16 for Dameron. Going to let it run out here.
And, Coach, it's going to be Shelby Valley getting out of this one with a district win as the Wildcats take care of the Warriors, 76-59 on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll come right back on the Punk's Tire postgame show and get you caught up on all the comings and goings of the game, and we will name our double quick player of the game. Come right back and join us. And we're back here on the Punks Tire postgame show. Kevin Keathley, it's the Shelby Valley Wildcats getting a 76-59 victory over Eastridge. And we'll name the double quick players of the game. It's going to go Cole players of the game. Caden Johnson, 24 points on 6 threes.
6 big threes.
Yeah, and then Jace Hall with a double-double, finished with 22 points. Brady Johnson had 14 points, and Gavin Hamilton had 8 points. Now, losing the effort, Gavin Dameron had 16 points for the Tribe. Aiden Mullins had 14 points, and Kanan Ramey with 14 points. So, as you're sitting there, the coach, this game, moral victories, you don't really like moral victories, but this is one of them games where Eastridge has no reason to hang their head. They come in and fought tooth and nail and left with a lot of respect.
We're not your mom and dad's live streaming or platform or whatever you call. We call it like we see it when we call a game. So we're not out here handing out participation trophies.
Yeah.
Eastridge, though the scoreboard won't indicate it, they played a very solid game tonight against a really good Shelby Valley team that was clicking tonight.
Yeah, they did, and this is one of them. Gavin Dameron, Aiden Mullins, two very good guards. Didn't come in, didn't get to cover them this year, so this is our first time getting to see them. Listen, they blew my socks off. And then you had Kanan Ramey. You can see why he's got so much respect as just a freshman. But, just a good play game by Eastridge, good coach game by Coach Farmer. He just ran into, a team that was a little more physically mature here tonight. And, their veteran leadership and their strength was a problem for them.
And the other thing is you can't overstate – they've got that taste out of their mouth. You knew that Lawrence County game may be a trap game for them, coming off that heartbreaker against Pikeville in the Class A. Well, now you knew they were coming in with a chip on their shoulder with it being a district matchup at home. And I love what Coach Taylor did. You nailed something.
Yeah.
They had a physical advantage. They had a strength advantage in the interior. Taylor identified mismatches, and he went to it all night.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that Jace Hall, I think in that third quarter coming out, great halftime adjustments by Coach Taylor. He said, we're going to come out. He said, we don't think that they have any answer for Jace Hall down low. And Jace Hall come out in the third quarter. He had like 14 points in the third quarter. And, that was the difference in the ball game. When he just kind of, it took the air out of Eastridge's sails. Whenever they seen they didn't have anything for him, you could tell the whole team kind of got down on themselves. It took a little bit of fight and grit out of them. Jace Hall was a killer tonight.
What I like also on Shelby Valley's side is they identified that Jace had the mismatch. There was no hesitation in getting him the rock on the mismatch, so it made it much more easier for everybody on the floor for Shelby Valley to get. Well, now Caden Johnson's got threes, and now Jace is getting those easy looks. So it was a great team effort by Valley, and now I'm really impressed with. They played from start to finish tonight. Really no lapses, Darryl.
Yeah, absolutely. The coach, as you sit here, no lapses at all. And, Shelby Valley, they will get a win up in district. So,
11-7 on the year.
Yeah, 11-7 on the year. And, Eastridge, they got back-to-back nights tomorrow. They got the Pikeville Panthers. So,
wow.
It's going to be a tough one there, and I'm with you. I think this Warrior team, we're going to look up one night this season. We're going to say, hey, Eastridge beat them.
Yes, I agree.
So very good Eastridge team, and I'm glad everybody got to see them. This is their first time. The first time we've got to cover them. So first time on a big stage.
Right.
Besides the All A.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. We're going to have to get out and cover them a little bit more. These kids deserve more coverage than what they're getting.
This young team, Eastridge, if they keep this team, you know how the transfer portal is these days, but if they can keep this Eastridge group together, this will be a team that competes for a district championship for multiple years.
I agree 1,000%. 1,000%. It's Jordan Belcher, Kanan Ramey, nice young group.
Yeah.
So it's something keep an eye on this East Ridge team. As I mentioned, very young team, and I got two great guards. We know the young players, Belcher and Ramey, is who everybody's praising and everybody's high on. But, they got two guards as good as anybody, and Aiden Mullins and Gavin Dameron.
A tremendous effort tonight. I can't say enough good things about them. And they just ran into a mismatch problem down low, and they ran into a really efficient team tonight in Shelby Valley. Coach Taylor did a tremendous job with his X's and O's and his mismatch and his identifying where he wanted to go offensively in the second half.
I agree with you 1,000%. Coach Kevin Keathley, the big night, let's see, tomorrow we'll be in Martin County versus McCoy County here live on the D&D Sports Network. Another district action. We're getting that time of year, so you guys want to tune in for that one. And guys, big time ball games all week long, Chapmanville, Ashland on Saturday. So, guys, make sure you stay tuned in to D&D Sports Network for all your top basketball coverage. For Kevin Keathley, Tommy Coppage, and Darryl McCoy, till next time, so long and good night.